At the plate, Trent Grisham. And that one fouled off. Here's your 1. And a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Josh Naylor. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one almost got him. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. But there we go to the bottom of the first. Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames in plenty of time to first, and they get Nico Horner one away. Pete Crow Armstrong swings through it for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Yeah. Kyle Tucker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 out, space is empty. King Tut goes down on strikes.
Pitching for the Cubs.
Back here at the friendly confines, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Tyson Miller.
Hard hit, right side. Horner over to first. Schwarber out of the play. And now it's William Contreras. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one fouled off. Miller, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Inside,
that's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. Just
Ball,
off the inside edge. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That to right. Puts it away for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1. Hit!
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 6.
So now
the first
Turner
baseman,
in on that
Justin
right side.
Turner.
And that one pulled foul. Now he breaks his bat. Sends it to first. And on to the third inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 54.
That misses
One ball,
the zone.
no strikes.
And that's ball one.
Granger.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that one popped in the air left field. Happ snags it for the second out. Here's Josh Naylor. Way high there. Ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. Outside low. And that's ball two. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. And that is that. And Max Scherzer will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ball one there. And now two balls and a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8, the third baseman,
John Birdie at the plate.
Birdie.
That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that is the ball game. Ready to go. Leading off, Trent Grisham. That pitch gets the corner, and this one is off and running.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Relay to first, double play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second.
Young tossed the first. Here is Marcus Semien. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a gold glove with the Blue Jays. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now at the plate, Wyatt Langford. Check swing and a slow roller to the right side. Takes it himself. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Chases that one out of the zone. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Anthony Santander.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Jacob Webb.
That one the other way. Langford pulls it in on the run. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And Schwarber strikes out. Now here is William Contreras. Fought off foul. Contreras in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that is the back at Globe Life Field. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And it's strike two.
0-2.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Josh Smith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. 3 up, 3 down. Back in Arlington. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Just missed. That one lifted to left. Langford on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Now here's Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The first baseman, number 22.
2 outs, runner at
Josh.
first.
Hang on.
Here's Josh
Check
Naylor.
time.
0 for 1 so far.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that is out of play. Grisham off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. This one popped up. Simeon. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The right fielder.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Kevin Pillar. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. That's the 3rd.
Now pitching for the
And
Rangers.
welcome back to the ballpark.
Number
Start of the 4th.
55.
Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Martin.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kicks and fires. Late on that fastball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. He's 0 for 1. Slap the other way, foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
That's inside.
With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. And that one fouled off. Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one
Outfield.
missed. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a foul out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play. Back at Globe Life Field. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Right through. There for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but let the bat on his shoulder.
Got him swinging. One away. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
That's off the inside corner. And the count even 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there are two down. Here's Corey Seager. That one's in there, 0-1. The Rangers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Pitching for the Rangers.
New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Willie Adames.
Kobe Milner.
In the air, right side. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He gets there. Winning run at third with only one out. Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fly to left his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Milner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down. There goes the runner. Called strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford makes the. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now Josh Young. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. On the ground. Adames throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Higashioka in the box, lays off for ball 1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
Blows the high heat past him. That's
Now
a strikeout.
First baseman.
Last chance now for the Rangers. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is in for a strike. Ripped to third. And this one is over. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The wind and the pitch. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's the ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And now it's Josh Naylor.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now it's William Contreras. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
To third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Up the middle, and that's off the second base bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. That one down the line. Yeah, there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay.
Got him. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Runner takes off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Pitching for the Brewers.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Brian Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In the air, center field. Chourio settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Gets him to chase after that one.
That looked like a
0-1.
case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice
Catch
job of
outside.
the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty,
0-2 with the
knowing
count.
that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike
2 strikes.
zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Started to swing, held up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6. The
Garrett
right fielder,
Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Mitchell.
Little chopper rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee. The throw. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And that one hit to first. Boots it. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. This is Bryce Terang.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another.
Well, we'll hold that thought.
Now
Back here at American Family Field. And now the
Number
center fielder,
26.
Trent Grisham.
Aaron.
Strike
Ashby.
1.
It might be time to choke up a
0-1.
little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And this is inside. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here's Josh Naylor. Foul ball there. Ashby, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Inside. And it's 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Meyer now at the plate as he
0-1
swings
the count.
through strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now pitching for the
Here
Brewers.
comes a new arm for the Brewers,
Number
Abner
45.
Uribe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Santander now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. That's inside.
That's
Boog,
inside.
he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two outs. Swung on, belted. Mitchell moving back. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 3-0. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering misses down and away. That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. That's down and in. Goes down looking. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Yelly stepping into the box now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really important at-bat coming up
No
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching in defense.
And the batter now, Trent Grisham. A changeup missing. And we're underway in Denver. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. This one over the bleachers, and it finds the concourse. Look out. Here's Josh Naylor. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs. 1-1.
1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And now 2-2. Next offering is outside. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
He was late there. Strike one. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Now pitching
One
for
out,
the Rockies,
runner at second. Anthony
59.
Santander getting ready to hit.
Bird.
That one fouled off. That one ripped. Way back there. Out of here. Anthony Santander knocks one out. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-0. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Sends it to Tolia. Schwarber out of the play. Two down, bases empty. And here is William Contreras. That one ripped left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 100.
Oh, he botches it. Still manages a throw. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one's in there. That's strike one.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The right fielder.
Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Just missing there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That misses off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ohtani hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Michael Tolia. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
Pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Lucas Gilbert. Foul ball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Outside. Ball 1. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. There's 1. Throw to first. Safe. So the lineup flips over. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Shohei on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again. Throw to third. Save. Ohtani stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now here is Josh Naylor. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, right field. Moniak settles under it. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jacob Stallings now. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tyro Estrada stands in now and watches strike 1. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. That's a little bit low. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 52, Scott Alexander.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. A double and a run scored his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And delivers outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Santander in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 5-zip. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Late with the swing there. Alexander, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010. Swings and misses. 0-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That one misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Victor Vodnik gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a run. It's 6-0. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Estrada sizes this one up. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jose Ramirez. That one hit to right. Moniak brings it in. It's a bit of a Felix Bautista comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not even
in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Next offering is fouled back. Bautista is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 6-0. All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. One out in the top of the first. And now it's Josh Naylor. Late swing, foul to the left. One out, bases empty. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Now one missed. And there's a base hit to left. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Hot shot to third. Toss to Naylor, and they got him. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that is out of play. This one smoked out to left. Lunging, but it gets down. Runner around third. Cut off, throw to second. The tag out. Back here in the desert. And now Jake McCarthy. And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. And that's through there for a strike.
All 1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And Arizona is
Pitching for the
back here at Chase Field. Here's the left fielder,
18.
Kyle Schwarber.
Shelby Miller.
That's to third. Suarez throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's William Contreras. Outside low. And that is
Ball 1,
ball
no
1.
strikes.
upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. And a base hit up the middle.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that depth.
Over to Perdomo. That's one. And that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And there's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting six. No left field.
Here's Gurriel.
Gurriel.
Fastball for a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Naylor.
Check swing foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Line drive, short hop to third. The throw to first, and it's a 1. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Justin Martinez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Jose Ramirez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Oh, that's inside.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Hit in the air out to center field. And there's one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Outside with a breaking ball. Martinez, a 6'3" righty. He features a sinker, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Makes the catch for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Grisham batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And he swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering is down low. Just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Gurriel handles the chance. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk. High fly ball out into left center field. Grisham hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. 1-0. Ready to go now. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Josh Naylor. Look out! And it hit him. First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the play, Marcelo Meyer. Slider misses outside. No outs, runners at first and second. And that one in the air center field. Edman in position. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Smoked into left field, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
A dive. Nice stop. On the money. Nice play. Bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. That one finds the zone. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's your strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
The pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
Back here at Chavez Ravine.
Number
Top of the
38.
second. Now it's the second baseman,
Kirby.
Willie Adames.
Yay!
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Not
One
even
ball, one
close
strike.
there. And now it's even 1-1. And that one
balls, one
upstairs.
strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. Hernandez. One out in the
Got it.
second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Hard hit to third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here
Batting
is Freddie
fifth,
Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And it gets by him. In to score from third. We're tied at 1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
0-1.
you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Got him swinging. Now into the game, number 6. He'll play
Now
second.
playing
So the
second base.
closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Lake
6.
Trinan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number
Grisham
29,
stands in here, leaves that one
Right.
off the inside.
Ryden.
And another
two.
ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Pitch misses inside. 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and one away in the top of the third. So up next, Josh Naylor. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at bat, finish this off.
Swings through that high fastball. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So digging in, Marcelo Meyer.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Treinen, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time.
No, he's in there.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. So
Now
2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. And the first offering is not close. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Now the throw to first on the run, and that's a nice play. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Here's Kike Hernandez. Felix Bautista into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
The right fielder, number 44.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. Top of the zone for a strike and an even 100. Next pitch is outside. Sliced hard but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play
Pitching for the Dodgers.
as we go to the top of the fourth.
Number
Now the left
66.
fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Tanner. Scott.
First
Count
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now the catcher comes up to him, William Contreras. Smoked on the ground a second in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot. Grounded out his first time up. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And now it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering upstairs. With the go-ahead run at third, here in extra innings. Good eye right there.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and they get it down. Ready? Cole Reagans gets
Now
the call
pitching.
from the pen,
Cole
and that one
Reagans.
fouled off. Man at second. Base hit right field. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just
0-1's the
bigger
count.
than your own individual.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Schwarber brings it in. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and they will walk it off in. And your final. Okay, all set to go. Digging in, Trent Grisham. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's how this game gets started. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped right center field. Base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Josh Naylor swings through it for strike 1. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. High fly ball out towards left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one gets past the catcher. Meyer up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Glass now, ready indeed is. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. And they lead it. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for the
So
Dodgers.
2 down, and Kyle Schwarber
Number
will come
59.
up.
Evans. Pull up.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. He swings and fouls one off. Sets him down on. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Hit on the ground to short. Meyer jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Will Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the
Batting
inside
first,
corner.
the shortstop,
Here's
Monkey.
Betts.
Betts.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Just misses with that one. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul out of play. And now the lefty missed with a changeup. And 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pitching for the
And welcome back to the ballpark. And
Number
now it's William
57.
Contreras.
Luis Garcia.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Willie Adames stands in.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ballgame.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Into center. Edman makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Japan. And that one fouled off. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. To third, and that's a double.
Oh, safe.
Now pitching for the
So the
Dodgers.
batting order turns over. Now here's
51.
Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Garcia.
That's a laser base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez. And makes the grab. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And downstairs.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Muncy digs in. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. And the funky Muncie is stifled by the strikeout. Back here in L.A. And now Anthony Santander.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 43.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. It's 5-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Next to hit, Willie Adames. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. Adames on at second with 2 down. Ramirez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now it's going to be Kike Hernandez. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
The right fielder, Andy Pajes.
That's in there. Strike 1. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Will Smith to the plate. Hit on the ground, might be two. The turn by Meyer at second, and it's a double play to end the ball game. All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Breaking ball inside. And we are underway. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball there. And a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That hit him.
He got hit.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now it's Josh Naylor. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That's out to center field. Yastrzemski has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
73.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Foul ball. That clips the corner. Right through there, got him. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Well struck, right field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. At the plate, William Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Schwarber at second with 2 down.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Schwarber around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're up by 3. Runner at first with 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. So coming into the game now on defense, Cameron Meisner. He'll be patrolling center field. And here is Matt Chapman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Brett Wisely now at the plate.
Wisely.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Tyler Fitzgerald in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different.
They take the force out.
Now pitching for the Giants.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jose
68.
Ramirez.
Eric Miller.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1 the
Boom,
count.
that's cheddar, baby.
Ball 1.
Right side, hard hit. The flip to the pitcher covering. Just got him on that one. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. Here's the center fielder, Cameron Meisner. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Miller, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Willie Adames. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Meisner going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for the Giants.
Here in San Francisco, top half
Number
of the
64.
3rd inning. Here's Josh Naylor.
John Gilly.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Anthony Santander, the next to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
One
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
1-1. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. 1 run across, coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And the lead is up to
Now
5.
pitching for the Giants.
Runner in scoring position.
Number
No
76.
outs. Stepping in, Kyle
That's
Schwarber.
Vivid.
And it's fouled away. Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch
Number
runner,
7.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt
Bivens
Jr.
checks the runner,
No,
and he's back in on a dive. He's trying for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. And the sweeper is off the plate. Witt, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs.
Two the count.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Left-hand batter waits.
Count's full.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner stays put at third. No outs. Runner over at third. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. RBI single his last time up, and first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the second baseman, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Tracks it down for the out. Back here. Felix Bautista takes over on the mound.
Felix.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just
No
breaks a
ball,
ton.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down. 1 out left for the Giants. Here's Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. The Giants
0-2 is the
down
count.
to their final strike.
That's a ball.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a good eye there.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one ripped. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's Josh Naylor.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
High fly ball out towards left center. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Marcelo Meyer. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That clips a corner. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Campusano has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
There's a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Called out on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
In the air out to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And fires in a fastball at 95. Next
Ball
offering
1.
misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Just misses there. Just off the outside edge. And a full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time. Second inning set to go. Now here is Kyle Schwarber.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
In the air, left field, down the
Jeremiah
line. Joe on his horse.
Estrada.
Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
And now it's William Contreras. Fouled off down the right side. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game. In double play ball to second. Off balance feed. Here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Shohei Ohtani. On the ground, right side. They get the force. We head to the bottom of the second. Luis Ariz stands in. And fouled off. 0-1. Just missed.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fought off foul. 2 outs. And that is out of play. On the ground to short. Meyer tosses to first. That takes care.
Now pitching for the
Back here at Petco Park. New inning getting started. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the next pitch is way outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just
Outside.
missed. One out, bases empty. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He leaves the yard to right. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Meyer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that is a foul ball. Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Now a chance for William Contreras.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts and misses. Back here in San Diego. Set. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Felix Bautista.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The other way, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Last chance for the Padres. Jackson hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Machado batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away
Ready to go. Leading off, Trent Grisham. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 26.
Snap throw to first. Meisner back in on a dive. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Marcelo Meyer. The shortstop takes the ball. One away with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
It only does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's the ball.
That one outside, and the count is 2-2. Strike three, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that's the third. Now into the ball game on defense, Cameron Meisner. He'll be patrolling center field. In now for the Reds,
26.
Matt McClain.
Cameron.
That one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Reese Hines. And that's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Tyler Stevenson.
Out to short, Meyer. Zips it to first, and the Reds. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second, Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 64, Cody.
And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. William Contreras digs in now. Late swing, fouled off. And that one fouled off. swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. Willie Adames stands in. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying onto the track. And he makes bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike. To the right side, Adames throws to first in time and quickly one away in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Fouled off left side. No score here in the second. Grounds one to short. Meyer to first. Inning over.
Now
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now it's switch hitting
15.
third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Emilio Pagan.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Two and 0.
Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. That's back there. Get out of town. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away. Cameron Meisner now at the plate. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes has it sized up. Nabs it, and there's 2 away. Here's Josh Naylor. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hines hauls it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Austin Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. So up next, Spencer Steer. That is upstairs for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That's to third, and a foul ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out. Now at the plate, Santiago Espinal. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike. The Reds down to their final strike. This to third. Ramirez. On to first. Ball game. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're underway from Seattle.
That's the ball down.
Just
That's
off the
it.
inside edge. Drilled out towards left center field. Raging back towards the wall. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Here's Josh Naylor. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. High fly ball out to left field. Arozarena. He's there. He's got it. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Anthony Santander, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
And now it's William Contreras.
Number 46, Trent Thornton.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
Not even
1-1.
close there. And it's 1-1. And that is out of play. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. But here's Victor Robles. And a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him swinging.
Batting second, the
Luke
first
Raley,
baseman.
the next to hit.
Raley.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared her up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go. Willie
Now pitching
Adames
for
stands
the
in.
Mariners. Number 52. Colin.
Hard hit
Snyder.
left side. Solano tosses to first, and they get Adames for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And he grounds one back up the middle. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Just
Now
a really
running at
nice
second
approach
base.
to shoot that line drive to the
Number
opposite
26.
field. There's a lot of hard work and
Cameron
discipline that goes into getting him.
Meisner.
Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Throw to third.
0-1.
Save. Meisner on third with 2 out. Backed off the
1-1.
plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That was the
Ball.
sweeper, but it missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And the batter now, Josh Naylor. That one ripped, but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now 2 aboard.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much
Now
middle,
pitching
and
for
that's
the
what you
Mariners.
fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter.
Number
So no
55.
surprise he put a great swing on it.
Hey.
Meyer
That missed. That's
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. So a
Now
change
running
being
at
made
second
out at
base.
second. And here's the pinch
Number
runner,
3.
Jorge Mateo.
Jorge
Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. In the air, left field. And that is that.
Now
Cameron
playing right
Meisner
field.
now in the game as he comes
Number
in as the new
26.
right fielder.
Cameron.
Also into the
Meisner.
ball game, Jorge
Now
Mateo.
playing
He'll be
center
patrolling center field.
Number 3. Jorge.
That one
Mateo.
hammered but pulled foul. Sabathia goes 6 feet 7 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Kicks and deals. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And it's caught for the out. J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground. Fair ball.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now one out. So here comes Rowdy Tellez, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
0-2.
Outside low. 1-2 to count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one is absolutely belted. Squeezes it, and that. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Gregory Santos.
Number 48.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Crawford throws to first in time, and a quick out number 1. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Up the middle. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Up the middle. Moore. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Back in. Now on the bump, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
But we saw a lot of good
Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And that's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And there's a ball. Mateo, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay to the plate.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
To the right side, Rengifo. Throw to first in time. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one outside. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
With the shift on, hits right into it. He takes it himself to the bag. Jorge Mateo into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get me over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
0-2.
On the ground to the left. Slings it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Taylor Ward swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting third.
Here's Mike
the right
Trout.
fielder, Mike Trout.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And this place is rocking. And we're level. It's 1-1. That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time.
Now
And welcome back to the ballpark. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
William Contreras swings through it for strike one. That's to third. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. Willie Adames stands in.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Adames goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch misses. Ball one.
1-1.
That one missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Here's the pitch to Adames. Misses outside, and that's ball three.
Count's full.
And that's ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base.
Brock Burke gets the call from the pen.
Brock Burke.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here. Bobby Witt Jr.
7.
Runner at first picks over, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. Here is Darno. Sabathia back to work. And that one fouled off. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Meyer on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Late swing, fouled off. One out, base is empty. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Towards first. Naylor takes it to the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the... Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
And that's too high.
1-1.
That's inside.
Ball.
And that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ball.
That one off the mark, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Whips it across, and Ramirez is set down. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one misses. 3 and 2 now. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they lead it. It's 2-1.
Now pitching for the
Back to the top of the order now. Jorge
Number 40.
Mateo will hit next.
Yeah.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. Roll off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Josh Naylor. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pickoff throw. Mateo back, and they picked him off. Center field. Adele moves under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And
Now pitching.
Felix Bautista taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out to second, but way too late. Safe there. So digging in, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So it's their last chance in this one. Taylor Ward, the next. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That'll fire up the dugout, and they walk it off. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses.
No, that's out.
1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one missing low. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is Marcelo Meyer. 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Anthony Santander at the plate. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Runner at second. 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That should get the dugout going, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Sam Bachman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive, and that'll do it. And here is Luis Rengifo. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Out to center. Grisham has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third.
And now batting Mike Trout.
Wow.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Zefferjohn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Willie Adames stands in.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Adames in his 7th season, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. On the ground, right side. Rengifo whips it to first on the run. on the money. Back here at Angel
And
Stadium,
leading
we
off
head to the
for
bottom of the
Angels,
second.
that's
So now the
shortstop,
Angel cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one
No,
just
that's
misses.
the ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So here's Darnell with 1 out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Breaking ball
No,
misses
that
down and away. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now Yohan Moncada. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Right side. Ohtani pulls that one down, and that is Brock Burke into the
Now
game.
pitching for
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming
Number
up to hit.
46.
Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel.
Runner takes off, pitches
No,
low.
that's down. Ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the go again.
No, that
ball
missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
Tag. Ow, Darnell, great throw. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2 balls,
Try
1
to go
strike.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball right side. Rengifo tosses to first. That takes care of Grisham. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. In there for strike 1. Swings through that.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Hit in the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Andres Jimenez. Into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Felix Bautista will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. He was all over that one.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And downstairs. Struck him out looking.
The batter, number 2.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And that's in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Angels down to their final out. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings and misses. Strike 1. On a line. Ball game. He rocketed that one out of here. 3. Leading off, Trent Grisham. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's inside.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Trout is there. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0. And now the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And it's fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Darno on the first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. Now into the game, Luis Robert Jr. He'll be patrolling center field. Bottom of the first, Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Late swing fouled off.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! And now 1 away. So up next, Taylor Ward. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
Here's
the
Trout.
right fielder, Mike Trout.
Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Now pitching for the
And welcome
Angels,
back to the ballpark. And
Number
Kyle
44.
Schwarber will come up.
Ken Joyce.
Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he
It's
knows
0-1.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Misses off the inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but
That's
it's
a ball.
still impressive to watch.
2-1. Ball.
And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And Schwarber strikes out. And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's a ball.
In the air, right side. Reaches for it, but it's foul. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Rengifo pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Willie Adames at the plate now as he chases after
0
that one.
balls, 1
I'll
strike.
tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That one in triple digits. Next offering misses down and away.
I don't think he was trying
1
to
ball,
miss
2
by
strikes.
that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one to first. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Travis d'Arnaud swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here is Moncada. And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Goes down looking. Back in Anaheim, here's Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching for the
At 96, that pitch is in for a
number
strike.
46. Brock Burke.
On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That to right. Trout settles under it. 2 down. So here's Robert now. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. That's to third. Throws to first. And they take. And we're on the mound now, Felix Bautista.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
1 down, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Adames. Glove flip for 1, and that's a double play. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Cut on and lifted in the air. Weimer makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now it's Josh Naylor. Hard hit right side. India over to first in time. Now 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Finish him.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Witt over to first. Back here in Kansas City. And the batter now, Dairon Blanco. Foul ball there. And there's a foul ball. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Jonathan India at the plate.
Second baseman, Jonathan India.
That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
And now
the
it's
designated
Salvador
hitter,
Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
And that one sliced foul. That clips the corner. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
Making a move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner goes again. Base hit into right center. Here comes Witt around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. No outs, runner at first. Stepping in, William Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Contreras goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Witt. There's one. Relay to first, double play. Willie Adames stands in.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just...
That one ripped. And it's gone. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Finish him.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And down on strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Make it 4 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Sliced hard but foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Meyer. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freddie Fermin in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one high in the air to left center. Grisham on the move.
Pitching for the Royals.
And we're back. And now the right fielder,
Number
Shohei
61.
Ohtani.
Angel Serpa.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That's inside. 1-0. On the ground to short. Witt. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an
0-1.
infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Slider
ball,
misses
2
outside.
strikes.
Another 1-2. Stays alive. And down on strike. Back here in King. Felix Bautista gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Nick Lofton. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game,
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Fouled off left side. Battling here as he fouls it away.
One and two.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Butler moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here's Josh Naylor. This one in the air center field. Butler on the move. Brings it in. And there's two down. Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. To the right side. Oh, wow. Nice play. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play. And now Lawrence Butler. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And a slider in there for a strike. Got him looking. And that's the first out. So up next, Zach Geloff. And a foul ball. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third, the right
Next
fielder.
up for the A's, Brent Rooker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Vito back to work. Fought off foul. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Ball.
Outside low. And the count 1-2. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And quickly one away in the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Got him looking. Now two out. And now it's William Contreras. Fly ball center field. Butler. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Just misses. It's a ball and two strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The left fielder.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Bleday.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Lede leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Gio Urshela to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. In the air out towards right center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Now pitching for
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Mason
19.
Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Miller.
Willie Adames, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
2-0's the count.
Off the mark
That's the
there.
ball.
And that's ball three.
3-0.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The other way. Down the line, and it's foul. Got him! And that's the first out. Here's Jose Ramirez. And there's the strike. One out, base is empty.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really
No
sells
ball,
the
2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that
No,
misses.
ball.
And that's ball one.
1-0.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Next offering
2-1.
way off the plate.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one
3-1.
misses, and that's ball three.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
Full count.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Call time.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Mateo.
Mateo runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And strike two.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So digging in, Max Schumann. That's through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the
And
A's.
now the center fielder,
The center
Lawrence
fielder,
Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball nailer. He takes it on his own. The A's.
Pitching for the
As we go to
Athletics,
the top of the fourth. Here's the
Number
center fielder,
37.
Trent Grisham.
Jose Leclerc.
Pickoff move to second.
Hey,
Mateo
get
back
up.
safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's trying
Nope,
for
that's
third,
outside.
and
Ball.
that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
See if you can go upstairs
1-2
a little bit.
count.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's inside.
Inside. Ball 2. That's inside.
We got a full count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In comes the runner from third, and it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in there.
Robert on the go.
1-0.
Pitch is high. Throw to second. Save. Robert leads off second with nobody out. Squirts away from Langoliers. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So up next, Marcelo Meyer. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Popped up. It's going to fall for a hit. Robert comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. Ow! The 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And a base hit into left field. That'll play. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1.
Number 0. Andre.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second.
One ball.
Now into the ball game on defense.
Now playing center field.
And now
Number 88.
new pitcher on here, Felix Bautista.
Robert.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
1-2 to count.
That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And there's a ball. And the tying run is on base. First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
The left fielder.
So they're
number
down to their
33,
final out. Now it's going to be J.J. Bleday. And a base hit on the line. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. One run's in. Throw is offline. This one's over. And he